Assalamualaikum. Hi teachers. Today, I'm Teachers Aisha will share with all the teachers out there about the cultural heritage of the Malaysian community. All the teachers must want to know about what means by the cultural heritage of the community, right? Okay, let me explain. Okay, the cultural heritage of the Malaysian community is a blessed in several aspects such as clothing, accent, food, traditional dance and more. The cultural heritage of the Malaysian community is also one of the things that we cannot forget because it is from origin of our ancestor. Like the saying said, tak lapuk dek hujan, tak lekang dek panas. Cultural heritage that we will never be forgotten, and now every state throughout Malaysia will use that heritage. Every state in Malaysia has its own ethnic, costume and heritage according to the aspect that I have mentioned earlier. So, in my today's video, I want to share with all the teachers out there about the cultural heritage of the Malaysian community in terms of their food. I will share about 6 states in Malaysia. The first one is Perak, Pahang, Negeri Sembilan, Kelantan, Terengganu and Sabah. All of these states have a unique and traditional food. For the cultural heritage for the first state of Perak is Rendang Tok. Rendang Tok is one of the famous and delicious traditional food. It's also often one of the favorite dishes during Hari Rayas and wedding. The meat that used to produce this rendang is cut into cubes with a size approximately 1 multiple 1 inch. Its preparation is also to acquired sometimes. Apart from being used as a side dish during the feast, this rendang tok is also one of the favorites and delicious Hari Raya dish eaten with ketupat and lemang. So all the teachers can ask your student to bring this rendang tok during Hari Raya in kindergarten so that the children will know about the origin of the rendang tok. The second state is Kelantan. Kelantan is famous for nasi kerabu and is one of very popular dishes. Each rice dish Malay which use the vegetable as a ulaman. This food is a type of rice that is blue and eat with some of mixture vegetable such as bean sprout and raw cabbage. Accompanied with a slices roast beef, chili solo, keropok ikan, buduk and kelapa parut. The color from this rice is from telang flour, and so usually all the people in Kelantan will eat this kind of food as the famous one food at there. The third is Negeri Sembilan. Negeri Sembilan is also rich in various type of traditional food. In this state, there is famous for masak lemak cili padi, and this menu, if you eaten with a white hot rice, it can really make you look up. The enchanting aroma on its own is enough to arouse the taste of people for who does eat the masak lemak cili padi. This kind of dish is always made with side of dishes such as shrimp, meat, fish and chicken. The most important of this kind of food that is must have a spiciness, which is the key to this main menu. If it's not spicy, it's not the original cooking for masak lemak cili padi from Negeri Sembilan recipe. Fourth one is Sabah. This traditional dish of Sabah will definitely start playing in your mind if you just mention the traditional dish of Sabah. Hinava Ginapan, or better known as a hinava, is one of the famous traditional food for Kadazan Dusun trips. This dish consists of the fresh fish such as shark and mackerel. It's also made with grated bembengan seed, red chili, onion, ginger, lime and salt. If there is no fillet of fish, you can also use squid and shrimp. The interesting factor about this hinava is the fillet of fish does not need to be cooked because it will be cooked with the extraction of the lime juice. This kind of traditional Sabah food was look like sushi, isn't it? So, hinava ginapan, or better known as hinava, will usually celebrate during tadaw keamatan, important ceremonies, weddings and engagement. For the last date is Terengganu. Terengganu was really famous for nasi dagang. Nasi dagang is a white rice with a special rice and halwa to make it more fragrant. Nasi dagang is a Malaysian dish consisting of rice steamed in coconut milk. This nasi dagang is also eaten with tongkol fish curry and any extra ingredients such as carrot, pickled cucumber, onion, vinegar, salt, sugar and chili sauce. The way to make this nasi dagang is quite difficult, but if you can get it right, it can be the most dishes ever. The most people in Terengganu really love this kind of traditional food. Sometimes they eat this kind of food as a breakfast and lunch. Okay, so as the teacher, can ask your children to bring the food that I mentioned earlier during Hari Raya in kindergarten, so and eat with the children and teachers together. So from that, the children will know how the origin of according to the state, know the basic origin according to the state. Like that, teacher can teach student like show the ingredients about these dishes, such as what dishes that have cucumber inside them. So from that, the children will know the process, how to make it, the traditional food of the Malaysia community. Okay, that's all for my today's video. I hope my video will help all the teachers out there or all the people who ever watch my video and can give the knowledge about the cultural heritage of the Malaysian community in terms of food. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum.